Yes, tomorrow you're operating, but tonight we take care of Mortimer.
Johnny, let's go up, huh?
Doctor, look at me. You can see that it's got to be done, can't you?
Hemo, I can see. I know that look.
It's a little too late for us to dissolve our partnership.
Okay, we do it. We do it the quick way, the quick twist, like in London.
No, Doctor. This calls for something a little more special. Perhaps the Melbourne method.
Whew, not that. Johnny, 2 hours, and then it was all over but. The fellow in London was just as dead as the fellow in Melbourne.
We had to work fast in London. Besides, there's no aesthetic satisfaction in it. But Melbourne, there was something to remember.
Whew, I wish I didn't. No, Johnny, not Melbourne, not me.
Yes, Doctor, where are your instruments?
I won't tell you, Johnny.
Where are they? Oh, yes, you hid them in the cellar. Where?
I won't tell you.
Then I'll find them, Doctor.
Yeah, Mr. President. But I cannot sign any proclamation without consulting my cabinet first. But it's supposed to be a secret. A secret proclamation? How unusual. Well, Japan mustn't know until it's signed. Japan? Those yellow devils? I'll sign it right away. You have my word for it. I can let the cabinet know later. And if it's not, let's go sign it. You wait here. A secret proclamation has to be signed in secret. But at once, Mr. President. I'll have to put on my signing clothes.
You go now, eh?
No, Doctor. I'm waiting for something very important.
Please, you go now.
Listen, Doctor. I hold nothing against you personally. So I'm going to give you a little advice. Get out of this house and get away as far as you can.
Colonel, yeah, you go now.
Listen, Doctor. Don't blame me when things start happening. Look, things are going to start popping around here any minute.
Listen, Johnny's in a bad mood. And he is like, this thing's happened. A terrible thing.
Jonathan doesn't worry me.
Hemo, don't those place you think don't teach you anything?
About what, Doctor?
Those lit people in the place act like they got sense. That's more than you do.
Oh, you think so? You have to sit through some of the plays I have to sit through. Take the little opus I saw tonight, for instance. In this play, there's a man. He's in a house full of murderers. He's supposed to be intelligent, and he's going to be killed. And he's even warned to get out of the house. But do you think he does, Doctor? No. Now, I ask you, Doctor, is that what an intelligent man would do?
You're asking me?
This man, who's supposed to be intelligent, he doesn't even have enough sense to be afraid or to be on guard. You know, the murderer comes right up to him and asks him to sit down.
Oh, you mean... Won't you sit down?
Believe it or not, that was in there too.
So what did he do?
He sat down. Now, mind you, Doctor, this is supposed to be a smart man. So there he sits, just waiting to be trussed up. And you'll never guess what they tied him up with.
What?
The curtain cord.
The curtain cord. Good idea. Very convenient.
A little too convenient if you ask me. You know, when are the playwrights going to learn to use some imagination in their writing? So there he sits, just with the murderer right behind him, and sitting, waiting there to be trussed up and gagged. I don't...
You're right about that fella. He wasn't very bright.
Now, Mortimer, if you don't mind, we'll finish the story. Mortimer, I've been away for 20 years, but never once in all that time, my dear brother, were you out of my mind. In Melbourne one night, I dreamt of you. Then when I landed in San Francisco, I felt a strange satisfaction that you and I were in the same country together. Now we go to work.
Johnny, please, for me, the quick man.
Doctor, this must be an artistic achievement.
Johnny!
After all, we're performing before a very distinguished critic.
promise the neighbors he wouldn't do that anymore.
It won't happen again, officer. Good night.
I better speak to myself. Where are the lights? Hey, you stood me up. I waited an hour at Kelly's for you. What happened to him?
He must explain your play he's got. That's what happened to a fella in the play.
Hey, they had that play you saw tonight. They practiced all the second act of my play. Well, in my play, just before the... I better start from the beginning. You see, it begins in my mother's dressing room, where I was born. And, only I ain't born yet. So, oh yeah. No, you gotta get the plot first. She's in her dressing room, making up, you see. The guy with the black mustache comes in and says, Miss Sator, will you marry me? Only he doesn't know she's pregnant. There she is, lying unconscious across the table in her lingerie. The guy standing over her with a hatchet. I'm tied up in a chair just like you are. The place is in infernal flames. It's on fire. When all of a sudden, through the window, in comes Mary LaGuardia. Hey, take it easy on that. Remember who paid for it.
Well, I'm listening, ain't I?
What would you like to see?
Put Johnny to sleep.
Now let him alone. If he ain't got no more interest in that, he don't get a train. All right. It's 3 days later. I've been transferred. That's because somebody stole my badge. I'm off my beat down Staten Island, 36th precinct. When the guy I'm following, it turns out he's really following me. Don't let anybody in. So there's a vacant building on the corner. I goes in.
It's cop!
I stand there in the corner, in the dark, and see the door handle turn.
Johnny! Johnny! It's cop! Cop!
Brace myself up against the wall, hold my gun, and says, come in! Oh, hello, boys. What the hell is going on here? Hey, Pat, what do you know? This is Mortimer Brewster. He's going to help me write my play. Did you have to tie him up to make him listen?
Well, you better report to station. Of course it's not looking for you.
Oh, they sitting here for me.
We didn't know you was here. Came to warn old ladies to be helped. The court will be the bugle again in the middle of the night.
The way the neighbors have been calling in about it, think that the Germans have dropped a bomb on Flatbush Avenue.
Lieutenant's on the warning. Says the colonel's got to be put away.
Yes! Yes!
I'll see Mr. Brewster. The first two acts. Run a little
Get
long.
away from me!
Hey, do you know what time it is? It's after 8 o'clock in the morning.
It is. Mr. Brewster, them first two acts. I don't see that there's anything we can leave out.
We can leave it all out.
Who the hell is this guy?
That's my brother, Jonathan.
Oh, the one that ran away. So he came back.
Yeah, he came back.
This is Brophy. Give me Mac. I better let him know we found you, Joe. Mac? Tell Lieutenant to call off the big manhunt. We got him. The Brewster house. Let's bring him in? No. Oh, all right. We'll hold him right here then. Lieutenant's on his way over.
So I've been turned in, eh? All right, you've got me. And I suppose you and that stool-pigeon brother of mine are going to collect a reward.
Ward?
Now I'll do some turning in. You think my hands are sweet, charming old ladies? Well, I'll have you know there are 13 bodies buried in the cellar.
Teddy! Teddy! What the hell are you talking about?
Better be careful you save up your ass. Have your friends around.
I'll show you. I'll prove it to you. Come down in the cellar.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
You don't want to see what's down in the cellar?
Go on down in the cellar, Mayor.
I'm not so sure I want to be down in the cellar with him. Look at that puss. He looks like Boris Karloff. Hey! What the hell? What do you know about that?
Come in. What's all you men doing here? How's going to handle this?
Well, sir, we was just about to.
What happened? Did he put up a fight?
This ain't the guy that blows the bugle. This is his brother. Tried to kill Klein.
All I said was he looked like Boris Karloff.
Turn him over.
We kind of think he's wanted somewhere.
Kind of think he's wanted somewhere. You guys don't look at the circles hanging at the station. They should be true detectives. Certainly he's wanted. In Indiana. Escaped from the prison for a criminally insane. He's a lifer. For God's sakes, that's how he's described. He looked like Karloff.
Was there a reward mentioned?
Yeah, and I'm claiming.
He was trying to get us down in the cellar.
He said there was 13 bodies buried down.
13 bodies in the cellar. And that didn't tip you off and comes from my frat house. I thought all along you talked kind of crazy. Oh, and it's Shakespeare. Where have you been all night? Well, I've been right. You needn't bother to tell me. I've been right here, writing my play with Mortimer Brewster. Well, you have plenty of time to write that play. You're suspended. Now get back and report in. Can I come over sometime and use the station typewriter?
No, get out of here. Take that guy's off the prison, too. See if the firehouse accomplished. The guy helped me escape. I want his Brooklyn's in the shape it's in. The police were both flatheads like you. Fall for that kind of story. 13 bodies in the cellar.
But there are 13 bodies in the cellar.
Who are you?
I'm President Roosevelt.
What the hell is this? Good morning. Good morning, Colonel. Well, Colonel, you've blown your last bugle.
What's this? Another yellow fever victim? All the bodies in the cellar are yellow fever victims.
No, Colonel, it's a spy we caught in the White House.
Will you get that guy out of here?
If there'll be any questioning of spies, that's my department.
You keep out of this.
As President of the United States, I'm also head of the Secret Service.
Captain, I'm Mortimer Brewster.
You sure?
Yes, well, I'd like to talk to you about my brother, Teddy. You know, the one that blew the bugle?
Mr. Brewster, we ain't gonna talk about that. He's gotta be put away.
I quite agree with you. In fact, I have it all ready for it. See, Dr. Gilchrist, my family physician, has signed his commitment papers here. Teddy signed them himself, and I've signed them as next of kin. Where's he? Happy to.
Okay. I don't care where he goes, as long as he goes.
He's going all right. You don't have to worry about that. Now, I want you to know that everything that's happened around here, Teddy is totally responsible for it. Now, about those 13 bodies in the cellar.
Yeah. There's 13 bodies in the cellar. Ain't bad enough, neighbors all afraid of him, and he's third piece of that bugle. Imagine that cockeyed still got 13 bodies got around. Now he's starting the old fever scare. Cute, ain't he?
Yeah, 13 bodies in the cellar. Who would believe that?
Don't know. Some people are just dumb enough. Sometimes you don't know what to believe. About a year ago, crazy guy searched a murder room over in Greenpoint. Had to dig up a half-acre lot just to prove that.
Will you excuse me? Oh, hello, Elaine.
Good morning, Mortimer. This is Mr. Witherspoon. He's here to meet Teddy.
Mr. Witherspoon.
Yes, he's the superintendent of Happydale.
Oh, yes. Come right in. Come right in. This Lieutenant,
Captain Lieutenant Ruth. Glad you're here, Super. He's going back to me today.
Today? I didn't know that...
Not today.
look, Elaine, I've got a lot of business to take care of, as you see. Can we just go home and wait till I call?
Nuts.
I had no idea. Was this a meeting?
Papers are all signed. He's going back to me today.
Complete insubordination. You men will find out I'm no mollycoddle. When the President of the United States is treated like that, what's this country coming to?
There's your man, Super.
Hold on, will you? Teddy. Teddy, I have some very good news for you. Your term of office is over.
Does this march the board?
Right?
Let me see. It's time for my hunting trip to Africa. Well, I must get prepared immediately. Is he trying to move into the White House before I moved out?
Who, Mr. President?
Taft!
Oh, that's not Taft, Teddy. That's Mr. Witherspoon. He's to be your guide on your hunting trip to Africa.
Oh, well, that's bullet, just bullet. I'll go upstairs and get prepared right now. Well, goodbye, Aunt Abby. Goodbye, Aunt Martha. I'm on my way. Isn't it wonderful? Charge!
Oh, we have visitors.
Yes, this is Lieutenant Rooney.
Lieutenant Rooney, how do you do? My, you don't look like the
your cellar